Russell, was that exactly the response you were hoping for your players today?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm proud of the guys because we had a really difficult evening on Saturday, just because not enough running in behind, aggression, intensity with the ball. So, but like we're not just ranting and raving. We showed a lot of clips and we tried to do a lot of learning in the meeting room and on the pitch in the last couple of days, and they took it on brilliantly. And yeah, the guys that came in the team were fantastic. We're going to need everyone. You don't get dropped from this team. People will come in and out quite a lot because we need to be fresh. So it's not easy to leave people out. But they came on, the guys that had come out of the team, and they came on and did brilliantly as well. So I'm pleased with that. The only thing I'm annoyed about is the last 15 minutes. We probably dropped a bit of intensity, but it's understandable, the schedule we've had, and but we played a bit too much football in our half rather than theirs in the last 15 minutes. So, but the team hopefully felt, and the fans felt a bit more of what it should look like and what it's going to look like when the team really starts getting into flow.
Is that a good example of, you can point to the players and say that's exactly the type of performance and success you can have if you get that buy-in and they give you exactly what you want?
Yeah. So I feel like we've really had, they've been really bought into trying to do what we're asking them to do. Tonight, hopefully they felt enough to really convince them that it's going to be really worthwhile and it can help us win a lot. And I think it will. Hopefully it will help everyone feel like that. The energy in the stadium was brilliant because the guys started with real intensity and energy, and we're just trying to learn all the time. So at half time, showed a couple of bits, and Gilly and Ewan, the analyst, Gilly, the assistant coach, head coach, sat down with Ollie because his first game here. He's had a long 48 hours, long medical. Got battered with video stuff and a bit on the pitch yesterday with information. First half wanted a lot of touches and you understand, and then the second half it was devastating really. So many runs in behind because Gilly showed him, and that's the process we have to embark on to try and help the players as much as possible. So I'm really pleased with Ollie, with the staff, to pick out some bits, and then they've taken it into the game.
So how would you, Lyle Cameron, young lad, European debut, how would you sum up his night?
Lyle was fantastic. Really, his energy helped the team a lot. Did exactly what we asked him to do, showed real moments of quality, but just for his energy and his willingness to run for the team selflessly was immense. So I'm really pleased for him because we've obviously made a lot of signings and he's probably gone under the radar a little bit. But he's desperate to do well, desperate to learn, and has a lot of attributes. I've been really impressed with him. So he hasn't played a lot in pre-season, had a couple of niggly injuries, but he's going to really help us, and we are going to need everyone. I've said this to the guys, like it's not, I don't often see us going the same 11 week in, week out, especially with European games and stuff, so everyone needs to be ready, and the guys who played tonight on Sunday morning made their mind up really, because you're sort of deciding what to do with the team after Saturday and recognising it needs something a bit different. And the guys trained Sunday morning like absolute beasts, and now tomorrow the guys that were not in the team again need to do the same. So we need to live there all the time at this football club, and I'm really pleased with them.
And those easy conversations, though, given that they're senior players like James and Nico, and you're basically saying you all need to buy into this.
Yeah, Danny and Dowler came out as well, so it's no one person is harder than the other in terms of conversation. It's not easy. I think when you care about the players and you're desperate for them to do well, it's not an easy conversation ever, but I'm just always honest with them. Why they're coming out, why I pick someone else, and they just don't have to agree at all. But hopefully they respect a bit of honesty, and I think their reaction when they came on the pitch tonight says everything. They were great.
Russell, you obviously you're talking about, everyone's going to have a part to play this season. The guys are going to start, they're going to come in, they're going to come out. But after the weekend, taking the captain out, taking the player that was arguably the best player here last year, Nico, did it feel like a big decision? Did it feel like you were making big calls so early in your
No, I don't think so. Again, honestly, I don't see it like that. So I judge every moment now. We spoke about everyone having a clean slate and stuff, so what's gone on before I had no control over at all. So it doesn't hold a huge amount of weight right now, because I think in football there's a tendency to always look back at what someone's done and all that stuff, and you need to be judged on what we're doing right now. And I just felt it was the right call for the team, so it's not personal. It was about what was best for us tonight, and Lyle Cameron's energy was best for us tonight, and playing Max in his natural position, having Jeff Day playing with a left foot, really helped us tonight.
Russell, you praised John Suter on the TV there, made him captain. How keen are you that you hadn't tied up on a longer term deal here?
Well, I think it's not my job, mate. So I'm really pleased about that. So John knows how I feel about him. Kevin and the gang know how I feel about him, and I think he's been great, and I think he's going to be really important for us. But on the contract front and all that, it will be dictated by John, by his agent, and by the hierarchy here. So I will keep giving my opinion for sure, but it's not my job to sort that stuff out, thankfully.
Russell, in terms of you spoke there about the fans getting to see what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Was tonight, even though Pana was an excellent result, was tonight the first that you thought, yes, that's how it's supposed to look?
It was the most put together performance we've had for sure, with the ball and without. So the reaction to losing the ball was great. With the ball, moved it much quicker, shorter distance, found the spare man a lot, runs in behind way more than what we've had in the last few games. So yeah, but we are going to get much better than that. So I'm really pleased, but there's still so much to do and so much to work on. We're so early on, but for the guys to put on a performance like that this early, after a difficult time on Saturday and in such a game that means so much, I'm really proud of them.
And Cyril Dessers came in tonight, and I thought he played a pivotal part in that and allowed the wide men to get forward. How impressed were you with him tonight?
He was amazing. So we've not been able to get Cyril on from the start. So he played against Middlesbrough to try and get him ready. He came into pre-season with a few niggles, and his professionalism has been great, especially with all the rumours about his future and stuff. And so Middlesbrough was the first time we could get him on to start, and the aim was to get him longer. He had to come off at half time because he picked up a niggle. So then didn't train for a bit, and then we got him back fit to come off the bench. So today's the first time he's been really ready to start a game for us, and he made a big difference. I think Danny's done a great job for the team, but he's played a lot of games in a short space of time when he hasn't done that for a while. So Cyril's physicality, and also the team looked for him more because we played a big focus on it. We needed to play forward more tonight than we did on Saturday for sure, and we did, and then we actually probably could have used him a bit more. But when he did come, the other guys ran off him. And he played a really, and out of possession as well, he worked really hard. So I'm really pleased with Big Man. He's a really good professional and good person. Hopefully he can keep enjoying himself.
Russell, it's not often the captain hasn't started in training this year. Was he understanding when you told him?
Yeah, he was great. All the guys. So I say my piece, and if they have a piece to say, then it's really respectful and really honest. But I think the way he played when he come on tells you everything you need to know. So yeah, there's been no problem. And I don't envisage there being any problem moving forward.
You must be pleased with your chances going at next round, obviously.
It is, and then we have to. Saturday now needs to be the focus. We need to replicate the energy and intensity we played with tonight, and brush up and improve on some bits. And we need to try and make sure we put in a performance that builds on this one really, and then get ready for next week. But Saturday becomes the focus now.
Some quick ups, guys. Russell, congratulations on the result tonight and the selection. It was ballsy, because a lot of the fans would have thought that, I think, with the players that came out of the team. But I wanted to highlight Giga's performance at the back. I thought he was exceptional. But key was in the first half, he had a tremendous block at a vital point in the game. If Plzen maybe got one at that point, it changes everything. I just thought he was terrific.
Yeah, he was amazing. The best bit about Nassau, I just said on the TV there, is his humility. Wants to learn, wants to get better. Him and John have built up a really nice partnership already that I think will get stronger. So we showed a lot of clips Sunday, a bit on the training pitch, just as much as we could do, so they were fresh. But they took it on really well tonight. And Nasser is, he's an exceptional athlete. He's a really brave boy with the ball, and he'll get better and better, I think. So there's still some detail we need to brush up with them guys. But I've been really pleased with his addition, because as a man, a young man actually, he's fantastic human being. So I've been really pleased with him.
Russell, you just come back to John Suter. James has obviously stepped out of the team tonight, given the captain's armband to John. If James is out of the team going forward, is John the captain in James's absence, or is there someone else that's...
I think John has real leadership qualities, and he can definitely step into that. But you have Jack, you have a few other guys that can do it. Nico has done it before. So, but yeah, I chose John because I believe he has the respect of everyone in the dressing room. He's played really, really well for us already and showed real willingness to do what we're asking him to do. He's brave, he's a man, and we have quite a young group on the whole as well. So I think it was an important choice for us tonight, and he did it brilliantly, and I'm sure if he does it again, he'll keep getting better.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks.